Bruh, listen to me. I'm here to answer questions. You understand? I know Stevie J better than I know 50. I used to bodyguard Stevie J. You understand? I was his personal bodyguard at that time when he used to move around in New York City. Stevie J at one time was like a little nephew to me. You know what I'm saying? When he was working up at Bad Boy, making all those hits. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Me, BX Murder, being around Wolf, all of us. Stevie J, when Puff had ostracized him and wasn't dealing with him no more, I was still looking out for Stevie, being around Stevie the whole 9 yards. I know Stevie J to answer your question very well, brother. Very well. Man, listen to me. Stevie J was in the car with us when Big got murdered, brother, in the car behind us. I sold a chain that weekend to Stevie J that he didn't even pay me for the cross on it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? He gave me half the money. He took that same chain that I sold him, brother, and gave it to Faith the night that Big died, talking about he was giving it to little Chris. He didn't even own the chain at the time. So I know Stevie J real well. He could play those games like he don't know me, but he knows me very well.
Look, Gene Deal say he'll kick Stevie J so far up his ass, he'll take shoe polish for the rest of his days. Look, y'all jumping in the comments. Nigga, that's some old school ass shit, man. I ain't heard nothing like that in a minute. But I do believe Stevie J just try to say what he want to say, thinking people are gonna forget, bro. Nobody forget what actually happened. Maybe he was on so many drugs at the time, man. But maybe he was on so many drugs he's trying to forget, bro. But Gene Deal about the only one you can believe. This man for sure, for shit show, was that man bodyguard in New York, fam. And when, like he say, when Puff kicked this man to the curb, told nobody else to fuck with him, he was still looking out for him. You know what I mean? Look, ain't no gangster. Hell of a nigga with the keyboard, with any instrument. The nigga play instruments, bro. You can't hate on the nigga for that. But when it comes to them drugs, man, nigga know he was on that Michael Urban nose candy. Let's just be honest, let's just be real, bro. Drop it in the comments. Nigga, other than that, never no gangster, but definitely freaky ass nigga. He a freaky man with a freaky plan. Look, y'all drop it in the comments, bro. But what Gene Deal fail to realize, my nigga, all that old gangster and that old tough talk shit, you ain't got to know none of that to put them things on a nigga ass, man. Let's just be honest, let's just be real. Every nigga don't consider himself a gangster. He just tell you he could swing them motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Yeah, from the shoulders and the feet. Nigga tell me he do it neat. You know what I mean? Real shit. You want it neat or you want it on the rocks, my nigga. It don't matter if you gangster or not. All that other that's just words. That's just terminology, man. You better leave that shit at home. Cause the nigga that you think won't put them things on you, shock the shit out of you, nigga. Shock the fuck out of you. I know a nigga that's about 5'3" that'll knock a tree out. You know what I mean? Real shit. I know a nigga 5'3" that'll swing on a tree, fam, on a fucking tree. And a damn that knock that, make that bitch tilt over, fam. Let's just be honest, let's just be real. Them little small niggas is the ones you gotta watch for, bro. Or the uncoordinated ones. You know what I mean? Look, bro, Stevie J, you ain't got to be no gangster to know how to protect yourself. Look, Gene Deal, his stories are about the most believable, fam. But just to be honest, you talking about a big nigga with bad knees. How much can you really do? You know what I mean? Most of his shit is bodyguarding is off of fear. Because if a nigga really got on your motherfucking ass, there wouldn't be nothing in the world that could stop them from actually getting to the people you are bodyguarding. Let's just be honest, let's just be real, bro. You see a lot of niggas on this internet that say they're bodyguards. But it don't just move like that. But as I hear these dudes talk about it, say demonstrate, they talking about using guns. What they fail to realize is, man, if the nigga really want to come get you, they gonna have that same thing that you packing. but they gonna have more of a surplus of that. Yeah, they coming like the motherfucking military to get your motherfucking ass. So you got a couple bodyguards guarding this money, but you got a whole bunch of niggas around that's coming to get that money. You know what I mean? So that bodyguard shit, 300-400 hours a day, might not even be worth it. Let's just be honest, let's just be real. Y'all drop it in the comments. Stevie J is a sucker. Always have been a sucker, little rat face, sucker motherfucker. You know what I mean? Still sucking video. But all that shit is besides the point. Yeah, all that shit is besides the point. Stevie J say he don't know you, nigga. You know what I mean? You can't make a nigga know you if he don't know you, whether it is the truth or not. Man, lay off of it, man. Start talking about something else. Nigga don't want to talk about you no more. Well, when a nigga say he don't know you, he doesn't want to be associated with you, fam. He got every right to be. You do this too much. Yeah. All you gonna do is talk a nigga business. Anything that didn't happen. Talk enough, you'll get yourself in trouble. Yeah. I'm gonna say that again. Talk enough, you'll get yourself in trouble. Loose lips, sink ships, nigga. Well, a lot of people don't know. Look what happened to Keith D. And look, the list goes on. Everybody they didn't got for the lyrics, or everybody they will get for the lyrics. Man, close your motherfucking mouth sometimes. Maybe a nigga can stomach you. Drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. We going up. And do go check out the album, bro. The Feelings of the Father by Scars from the Playground, streaming everywhere. And Max Headroom. Scars from the Playground by Scars from the Playground, streaming everywhere. Guaranteed to be something you'll never forget. It's Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe, nigga. Peace. If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm equipped. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.